everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Teacher Wano. Welcome to our SMO Unlocked step-by-step solutions. And today is our ninth episode. And today we're gonna keep learning the geometry question. And you can see the title, the application of hypotenuse diagram. You must be curious, Teacher Wano, what is a hypotenuse diagram? And you can see the picture under the title is a hypotenuse diagram. And what's the use of this diagram? How can we use it to solve the question? Let's see it by a real question. So let's see. The question says that given that, as shown in the figure, AD parallel to BC, triangle ABE and triangle CDF are isosceles right triangles. And angle EAB equals to angle FDC is 90 degrees. AD is 2, BC is 5, and want us to find the area of AEDF. After reading this question, let's first find what is AEDF. So we can see in the figure here, AEDF. So the AEDF, we find that actually consists of, two triangles. And we know, if we want to find the area of triangles, the formula will be, yes, the base times height times the half. And we find for AEDF, like for triangle ADE, for triangle ADF, they have the same base. Yeah, so then what we want to find is the height. So because here we don't have a height, we can draw it out. Now we have the height across E, we have height EG. Across F, we have the height FH. We know, with a base, with a height, we can represent the area of these two triangles. First, for triangle ADE, the area will be the AD times EG times half. And we know AD equals to 2. So 2 times half actually, 1. So the area of AD actually be the same as the value of EG. And then for ADF the same, AD times FH times half. And then we know it will be FH. And the area of AEDF, actually the sum of the two triangles. So we are finding the sum of EG and the FH, the two heights. But you will find, how can we know what's the sum of these two heights? The question didn't give us any information about these two heights. And we will also find that from the question, we still have so many information we haven't used, like AD parallel to BC, like the two triangles, they are isosceles right triangles, and ABC is 5. How can we use this information? How can we solve this question? Seems that it's very difficult to move on. No worries. Let's first observe. We find the figure. We have two isosceles right triangles we haven't used. But how can we make use of it? Let's use an example to see it. So now you can see I have a big square, and in this big square I have small square. And with the small square we have also another 4 triangles. And we can find, because this is a small square, that means this side same as this side. And this is 90 degrees. And then we know the angle 1 plus angle 2 will be 90 degrees. And this is a big square outside, so this is also 90 degrees. So 2 plus 3 will also be 90 degrees. So 1 plus 2, 90. 2 plus 3, 90. That means 1 and 3. What's the relationship? They are the same. And then we can also prove that the 2 and 4, they are also the same. So for these two triangles, the two angles, they are the same. The side also the same. So in the future, when we learn this, we can prove that the two triangles, they are congruent. That means they are totally same. And then we find for these 4 triangles, actually they are all the same. So in this figure, the 4 triangles, they are totally same. And for this figure, we have the name we have mentioned. It's called a hypotenuse diagram. And except for this kind of hypotenuse diagram, we also have another kind of hypotenuse diagram. It's like this. Also a big square and a small square. But this time you can see the position of the 4 triangles are not the same. But for the 4 triangles, actually they are still the Same. Yes, and the proof method is just similar to this one. So these two are all the hypotenuse diagram. The left one we call it the interior hypotenuse diagram. The right one we call it exterior hypotenuse diagram. And in Chinese we call it 弦图. 弦 means hypotenuse. But how can we make use of this? Someone find that actually when we want to use the hypotenuse diagram, we don't need to have the square. We can just have a isosceles right triangle and a line. With the isosceles right triangle and a line, then we can cross the 2 points to draw the height. So you can see in the figure here, we across this point draw these two heights, and then we can find these two triangles. They are the same. Okay, well, we can see they are congruent. And then for this one the same, an isosceles right triangle, a line, and then what do we do? Cross the 2 points, we make the height, and then for this triangle and this triangle, they are the same. See, they are totally the same. After we know this, we can find for these two triangles, this side actually equals to this side. This side equals to this side. For this kind of hypotenuse diagram, so this side equals to this side. And then this side equals to this side. So, if we have an isosceles right triangle and one line, then we make two heights, and then we can find two same triangles. After we know this, return to our question. We can find that in our question. Do we have an isosceles right triangle? Yes. And do we have a line? Of course. For example, the isosceles right triangle FDC, and then we can find an isosceles triangle and a line. Here, isosceles triangle ABE. We also have a line. Then what do we do? Just how we mentioned. Make two heights. Yes, and then what we can find? We mentioned. This triangle and this triangle, they are the same. So tell me, FH actually equals to DJ. And then for the EG, it will equals to AI. So now we know these two group of sides, they are the same. Then we know we want to find the sum of FH plus EG. That means we are finding the sum of AI plus DJ. And we can very happily find that these two lines, they are actually in the same line, the IJ. And in this IJ, the sum of AI plus DJ means we use IJ minus AD, which is a known line. Then the question is just how to find the length of IJ. Don't forget, we still have some information we haven't used. The AD parallel to BC. So that means IJ also parallel to BC. Parallel, not only this. Also, the angle, like angle CJI, is a 90 degree. That means the BCJI is a rectangle. So, rectangle means BC and IJ, they are the same. So, IJ equals to 5. Yeah, very happy we can find the sum of AI and the DJ will be 5 minus 2 equals to 3. So, the answer, the area of AEDF just be 3. So, congratulations, we have solved this question. Seems very complex, but you can see after we know what is a hypotenuse diagram, we solve this question very easily. So, let's take a quick review. What do we have learned today? The most important is just the hypotenuse diagram. So, if we have a line and an isosceles right triangle, then we can make two heights across the 2 points. Then we will get two same triangles. So, this is summary we can learn from this question. Keeping this in mind. And then after we learn this, I prepare a practice for you. So this is a question. We'll also use the hypotenuse diagram. So you can have a try. And if you finish, then you can directly share your answer in our comment. Or you can share your answer in our S1 study group. So you can scan the QR code on the left side, join our group. And in our group, we will share many staggering math guidance and very good free material. So if you don't want to miss this, you can scan the QR code and join our group. Or if you have any problem you want to ask the teacher, then feel free to scan the QR code on the right side. Contact with me, Teacher Unlocked. You can directly ask me any problem you have. And we will keep updating the SMO series videos. And except from this, we will updating some videos about the secondary math and the SMO math Olympiad some information. So if you don't want to miss all of this, remember to subscribe to our channel for more videos. And then it's time to review the answer of last video's practice. The answer will be 25. Do you have the same answer? If yes, then you can share your process and answer in our group or in our comment. If no, don't worry. You can contact with our teachers. We can give you the explanation how to do it. And then that's all for today's video. This is Teacher Unlocked. See you in the next video. Bye bye.